In this video, I'm gonna show you guys why Facebook has the most powerful paid ads platform by a long shot. I'm also gonna prove to you with data that Facebook ads are probably more powerful than any other marketing effort, period. Stay with me because the stuff I'm about to show you about Facebook ads is going to melt your face off. And make sure you stay to the end of this video because I'm gonna show you guys how in the near future, Facebook's AI machine learning is gonna get so smart that not only are you gonna be able to target people with precision, but it's actually gonna be able to anticipate the needs and the desires of people before they even verbally signal for it. All right, let's get into it.
We rich from anywhere, baby.
So let's talk about why Facebook ads are the most powerful paid ads platform for business owners by a long shot. And that reason, my friends, is called data. Data is the most powerful resource in the world. It has surpassed oil, it's surpassed anything else. And Facebook has more data on its users than any other social platform. Matter of fact, Facebook actually has 52,000 data points on every single profile that uses the platform. Why is this actually important? Well, because Facebook knows so much about its users, it's able to accurately target people with the right ads at the right time and the right placements with the right words. And that's why conversions are so much higher when it comes to Facebook and Instagram ads, better than any other platform. So by the way, what is a data point? So a data point is essentially, hey, what time do you typically open up the Facebook app and start looking at, your news feed? What type of videos do you tend to watch? How long do you watch those videos? What type of links do you typically click, right? What type of Facebook groups are you in? All these different things are different data points that Facebook's collecting, and it's creating an overall user persona for you. Facebook knows more about you than you know about you, and that's the truth. But the way that Facebook collects data goes way beyond those surface level data points that I just said. Let me explain to you some of the mind-blowing ways that Facebook collects data on its users. So the first mind-blowing way that Facebook collects data on its users is something called shadow profiles. Did you know Facebook collects information from people who aren't even on Facebook? When you first sign up for Facebook on your phone, Facebook is in your phone and it's actually scrubbing all your contacts and is pulling the information from your contacts into Facebook as well. And the reason why it's doing that is because it doesn't just want to know information about you, it wants to know information about your whole network. That way, when you're running ads, we're not just able to target people based off of their behaviors, we're also taking into consideration how your network influences your behaviors and thoughts and actions. And these shadow profiles are not publicly seen, but they're created on the back end of Facebook and they're used just for data purposes. The second way Facebook collects data is microphone eavesdropping. So Facebook doesn't just analyze your behavior online, it actually listens to your conversations, right? It's reading your messages. Like, have you ever had a conversation with a friend or a family member about a product or a service that you're looking into, and then next thing you know, you see sponsored ads for that product everywhere? Has that ever happened to you? Comment below if you've ever experienced that for yourself. This one is crazy. Facebook can actually track movement patterns and physical activities. So there are little sensors in your phone, and Facebook has access to these sensors that basically can detect when you're moving and when you're not. So if you have certain patterns, let's just say in the morning at 8 a.m., you like to take a walk and you have your phone with you. Well, when you're walking, there are certain movement patterns that your phone is picking up. And Facebook can actually track those movements, and it can start to identify patterns in your day and in your behavior. So it knows when you like to walk, when you are sitting down and stationary, when you like to exercise, and all these different things. And it can again use this information to serve you ads at the right time. So if it knows that, hey, Johnny likes to work out at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, let's not run ads to him at 1 o'clock because he's not going to buy anything. Let's target him when he's stationary and not moving. And again, that just increases the conversion rate. The next way is location tracking beyond GPS. So Facebook tracks your location in ways that go way beyond GPS data. So Facebook also uses Bluetooth routers as a way to track people's proximity to certain physical locations like restaurants or events or things like that. And what this does is it allows us to hyper target people based off of their location. And that's why we have students inside of our mentorship program that are running local ads that are absolutely crushing the game because of the Facebook's ability to be able to track people where they're at in real time. Facebook also tracks offline purchases and financial data. So did you know that Facebook actually partners with data brokers and retailers to actually track all your offline purchases as well? So when you're at the mall or some physical location buying things, Facebook can actually match the email and the phone number that you're using, and it can actually match it with your Facebook profile. So now it's tracking your offline purchases, and now it's serving you ads based off of your preferences. And Facebook doesn't just collect data on people when they're using Facebook or Instagram. They can actually track behavior across the entire internet. So did you know that Facebook can actually scrub Google searches? It can scrub all the different purchases that you make on different websites that have the Facebook pixel installed on it, right? And it's taking all that information, and again, it's adding it to your user profile so it can serve you ads based off of your Google searches, off of your purchase activity, all that stuff. So when I tell you Facebook's targeting is more powerful than any other social platform, it's not even close. In fact, did you know that Facebook has an average of 10 years of data on each profile? Imagine if you just stopped everything that you were doing in your life and you just decided to start stalking this one person 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You would know a lot about that person, right? You would know what kind of car they drove, where they went to work, what type of food they like to eat, et cetera, et cetera. You would know everything about this person, right? Now, just imagine that, but Facebook doing it for 10 years on every single person that uses the platform, studying them constantly. Facebook is the biggest stalker of all. From a user standpoint, I understand that that's terrifying, but if you're watching this, you're a business owner, and from a business standpoint, this is absolute gold. This is an amazing opportunity. If you're not using this, you literally don't like money. I mean, it's so powerful that presidential elections have been swayed by Facebook ads. Did you know that in 2016, the Trump administration, they partly got elected because of Facebook ads? It was so crazy that they had something called the Cambridge Analytica scandal that was essentially, they took Mark Zuckerberg to court because he had too much data on its users and it was becoming too persuasive and manipulative.
But it's clear now that we didn't do enough to prevent these tools from being used for harm as well. And that goes for fake news, for foreign interference in elections and hate speech, as well as developers and data privacy. We didn't take a broad enough view of our responsibility, and that was a big mistake. And it was my mistake.
So what I'm saying is this: if Facebook ads can help presidents get elected, you think that they can help you sell a couple more products or get some calls booked on your calendar? I think so. Now, if you're a business owner watching this, you're probably looking to advertise more and you're probably trying to weigh your options. Hey, what's the best way to advertise? Where should I put my budget? Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, traditional marketing, right? Well, let's look at the data. Let's compare those right now. Let's talk about traditional marketing. Let's just say billboards, for instance. Now, billboards are great. They're effective, but here's the key difference. Let's say you put up a billboard. Well, once it's up, it's up. Whether it's working or not, you have to keep that billboard up for whatever the contract was, which is typically 3 to 6 months or longer, and you can't make any changes to it. So with Facebook ads, everything is happening and can get changed in real time. So we have formulas to use when we're running our ads. I'll know if a campaign is gonna work within 2 to 3 days, and if it's not, I'm turning it off, making adjustments, and relaunching it. You just can't do that with traditional marketing campaigns. And when it comes to billboards and radio and stuff like that, it gets really difficult to read metrics and get actual analytics, right? Like how many people saw the billboard, how many people took an action because of the billboard, how many people bought because of the billboard. It's almost impossible for you to actually know. So it's actually difficult for you to calculate your return on investment when it comes to those traditional marketing campaigns. With Facebook, all the metrics are coming straight into a dashboard. You know everything about the campaign. You know how many people saw it, how many times they saw it, how many people clicked on it, how many people bought stuff. It calculates your return on investment directly in the dashboard. Like it's a completely different experience. Now let's compare it to Google ads. Now, a lot of people like Google ads, and for us personally, Google ads have been way more expensive, so we just typically go with Facebook. But the other reason why I love Facebook more than Google is because Facebook is what we call interruption marketing. And what we're doing is we're interrupting people's daily habits and their scrolling with products and services, right? Yes, Google is great because sometimes people are searching for certain products or certain solutions and then they find them, and that's great. But see, the thing is, sometimes people have problems that they don't even know what the solution is. So how are you gonna search for something that you don't even know exists? So Facebook is a great way to interrupt people with a solution that they didn't even know existed. Now let's compare it to TikTok ads, right? TikTok is a huge platform. In terms of the data that it's collecting on its users, it's nowhere near as powerful, and it's just not as robust because it hasn't been up as long. Facebook is way older, so it has way more time to collect data on its users than TikTok does. And ultimately, that just makes TikTok ads just less powerful than Facebook. So listen, if you're a business owner looking to scale, or you just want to bring more awareness to anything that you're doing, I would highly recommend that you start rocking with Facebook ads immediately. I don't know how long Facebook ads are going to work the way that they are, so don't wait, just get in the game. See, most people's problem is that they just don't know how to run Facebook ads properly, right? But it's not difficult. People think that it's hard. It's not hard when you have the right guidance and someone just showing you step by step. Here's step 1, here's step 2, here's step 3. Anything that's worth learning is going to have a learning curve. So don't be afraid of the learning curve. Just learn the right way. Don't try to go off and watch 100,000 YouTube videos and piece 100,000 blog posts together. Of course, you're going to be confused, right? You need someone to just sit down and guide you the right way. That's how humans learn. If you're pumped up and you're ready to start running Facebook ads, we have the most powerful, insanely valuable, and the most affordable Facebook ads course you've probably ever gotten in your life. We'll put the link in the description so you can check it out. And we have a money back guarantee. That's how confident we are. We've had tons of people go through it already, getting amazing results. And I know it can do the same thing for you. But guys, take advantage of this platform. You don't know how long it's going to be as powerful as it is. So don't wait. Get in the game.